afternoon. Today, we're going to be talking about the bromeliad. I know, not a fruit, not a vegetable, it's a houseplant. I was walking through Lowe's a few months ago and I saw this display of these tropical looking plants with beautiful colored flowers. I really didn't know anything about it, but I bought one anyway and I took it home. Took care of it, lasted a few months, and then the center flower turned brown. So I figured I killed another houseplant. So I was about to throw it in the garbage when I noticed there were new baby plants growing around the outside. I figured I better look this up and see what's going on. When I researched it, I found out that when the center flower turns brown, it means the plant is going into a new cycle of its life. And that cycle is when it starts producing new baby plants. So I hadn't killed it after all. And those baby plants that are growing are called pups. So what we're supposed to do is when it dies, we cut that flower all the way down, and that gives the plant more energy to put towards producing those new pups. When the pup gets to be about half to 1/3 the size of the original plant, you can transplant it. And when you do transplant it, you might notice that it has its own roots, and that's great. That means it's going to grow and do wonderfully. You may also notice that it doesn't have any roots. That doesn't mean it won't be a success. So plant it anyway. So you have a choice. Do you want to remove the pup as soon as possible, or do you want to let it stay attached to the mother plant and get larger? The sooner you take the pup off, the more the mother plant will produce. Another thing I found out is that you never water a bromeliad in the soil. You always water it in the center, and it's like a cup. Even after you remove that dead flower, you're still going to continue to water it in the center. So it's your choice how you want to do it. But remember, mother plant is going to die at a certain point and it will stop producing pups. So if you want more plants, remove the pups as soon as possible. As I said, I have two pups on my plant. One is very tiny and one is just about the right size to be transplanted. So tomorrow I'm going to transplant it into its own pot. See you then.